What do we know about the sutras? About the vrittis?
We were talking about knowledge, and one of the things that I said was like scriptural, right? To say that things were actual knowledge. Well, in that, like, and in this book as well, it talks about like translation. So, may some of this, or some of the sutras, not actually be translated to perfection, right? It's kind of like our perception with translation too, is like, how do we view it and what does it say and mean to us? It can all be a little bit different when it's translated. And the spin can even be different as well because there's two different books. And the way that you read it and you look upon it and you actually process it is going to be different on each and every one of us. So that knowledge piece kind of brought up that whole conversation of like what we're getting from this, because we're going to see different things from one another. You get a lot from the community when they start bringing in like how they view it, how we've all processed it, because there's just a lot that can come out of it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Ellen?
Yeah. Totally. For sure. Yeah, don't forget that when you read this book, even though it does seem very like scholarly and deep and like intense and all that compared to like this, which we can clearly realize is like modern interpretation. This is also a modern interpretation, right? When you read the Sanskrit, that's it. But when you read what the English commentary is, that they're no different. We just have one chickie who's like writes in a more like digestible way, and a scholar, right? So great point to bring up, because you can read a million renditions and you're gonna learn all different things.
That's like, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, even if I read the same thing, like my
Yeah.
experience comes into it, and so I digest it differently, might plant a seed in a little bit different of a location than it would for somebody else,
Yeah.
which is just like the yoga practice.
Yeah.
Oh, and kind of piggybacking off of that, and I can read I've read books many times and gotten, like, I'm like, one day I have that, and it's the book off my bookshelf.
One day I have that.
Like, because
Got a new chapter in there.
So, because we're always constantly growing, the way we interpret anything is different, and we're just evolving.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the quote, like, you can never sit in the same river twice. Like, you can never take the same yoga class twice, even if you're listening to a recording. Like, it'll never be the same. And so, I've been having a similar experience. I think I mentioned that to you. Like, what's fun about reading it, because I have highlights in the book from the last time I read it, and I'm like highlighting different things. And the stuff that I highlighted, I'm like, oh yeah, like that. I could see why that hit me, 4 years ago. But then what I'm highlighting now is like I'm in a completely different river. Like the water has changed, like even if it's in the same location. So that's been really cool. And what I love is this theme of whatever word I use for it, like this interpretation, I really like. But really, we're talking about like lenses, like whatever glasses I'm wearing in that moment, and like I like to remind myself, because my glasses are always dirty. Like, if my glasses are dirty and I'm not aware of it, the world is going to look dirty. And that's the same, like, or the world's going to look blurry, and that's the same about like whatever we pick up about our memories or perceive about our life. Like, if I don't ever like go back and clean off my glasses, I'll just be standing here arguing with you that the world is blurry, and why don't you see the world like I see the world? But I never like literally went like this. And it's like, oh, maybe it's not blurry. There was just something on my lens, and I think the misinterpretations and the memory really reminded me of that. Especially because it's like feels like like something happens and I react, or something happens and I remember it as it is. But what actually happens, like something happens, I create a story and then I react to that story. And that's like I think I've
I discovered about myself, and then I was like, oh, I wanna go back to that text, so I searched something, and it pops up with a text to a different person that was from 2 years before, where I was like, I think I'm this. And I was like, oh my gosh, I already knew this about myself, but I forgot this about myself, and this this explains so much about me, like, why did I forget that about me? I can use that knowledge, but it's weird how the memory works.
We were talking about how like we thought that they kind of all interchange together. So like for me, the hardest one to comprehend was the sleep, because I was like, you're not like, I mean, yes, you are asleep, but what about your dreams? What about like when you wake up and you had a nightmare, right? Like that's a misconception. What if you have a dream about your significant other doing something horrible and you wake up and you're so angry at them? And now for the rest of the day, you're just angry at them. You created this, like your whole brain while you were sleeping, like unconsciously made it. So I was like, I was not comprehending the sleep part, and I think that I was thinking too in depth about it, and not just the broad, like, okay, you're sleeping, maybe all of them do interweb together, like they do all go together, and it's just like a broad, you're in bed, your eyes are closed, you're asleep, whatever happens in that moment, whether it's a dream or you sleep dream the whole night, it's just that portion.
Do you think maybe it's talking about your subconscious then, in some kind of way? So like, if it's connecting your real world with your dream world, then would that not be your subconscious and what you download?
Well, like, in this book, she refers to it as deep sleep. So she's talking about a certain stage of the sleep process. So there's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Well,
it.
because we're
That one, not this one.
looking at
Yeah.
that one.
In this one, she refers to it as deep sleep. So she's referring to the specific stage of sleep, not just you being asleep. What part of sleep? I don't know.
You dream, you dream and REM sleep.
Yeah.
That's what we were like, is it just the sleep?
Because in the book they say like, you slept all night, I had good sleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have good sleep. Well, sometimes you dream things and you wake up and then you don't have good sleep. So where does that go in?
I think it's more of an acknowledgement of there is an act happening while you're sleeping. It's not a nothingness. I think it's an acknowledgement, something is happening.
Which is
That's
kind
it. If we don't know, it doesn't need to be defined, but we didn't just power down and then wake up again. Help me out with this because you make me think of a robot. Like, we're not like, okay, off and on. There is something going on. We don't have to define it. It's just, but there's something happening. Good, bad, whatever, we don't have to, but there is something other than
Yeah,
that.
it kind of talks about us, and we're the self, the seer, which is different than the mind and the body. And like when we are asleep, we're separate. So when we actually do go to sleep, I know that like there's more that happens. I think we all know that like that's when the spine washes the brain. That is when mitochondria do different things for the digestive system. Like there's a whole different thing that happens in the cellular level, and along with our mind at that point. But self, we're different than those two entities that are happening. So it is not absolutely nothing. It's just our perception. So I actually used a synonym on the statement there because I forget what word. It starts with a C. Yeah, there we go. And I replaced it with perception because like it wasn't clicking in my mind. So I replaced it with a synonym for me to better translate it for myself.
I think that's where the confusion was coming from, because in this book it says the cognition of nothingness. And she was like sleep being the cognition of nothing. It's like, well, sometimes it's not nothing. I'm cognizant that I am dreaming. I'm cognizant that I'm having a nightmare. So it's kind of, it makes that specific like definition not really hold quite true. Because if it was really all of sleep, it would be cognition of the nothingness, the dreams,
Right.
But I think there's a benefit of reading both books because when she talks about sleep in here, it's a completely different presentation of what you guys are saying too. She's saying sleep but it's still a state of rest, which is necessary.
Cause you don't know that you're doing that in that moment
Yeah.
until you wake up out of it, you're like, I am having a bad dream at this moment.
And she
you
also
know?
acknowledges that there is
That's the
contrary
memory of
to
it, yeah.
this.
Yeah.
That there's some people who argue that this shouldn't be included and it's not one of the 5 because of the same argument and confusion you have over this. So I think we should read both books. I think we should
I
have both,
agree.
but it's
Wait, let me
completely
comment,
understandable.
Kimberly, let me comment on that, cause what you just said, like, led me to exactly what I wanted to talk about, cause, like, in our group, 2 of us had the Living with the Sutras and somebody else in the Swami book, so we're like, wait, what was that, what did you say, so we were all like combining, but I feel like, the topic of the sleep, I mean, like, on a real life standpoint, I mean, all the sutras are real life anyways, you know, I mean, it's like, it's our way of life, and no matter what happens, like, we can always like steer away from that or get away, but it's always like the basis of like what is true, I guess. But like years ago, I had this therapist, and I was like telling her, like, well, I want to do this, I'm gonna do that, and all these things. She's like, okay, you'll never do that if you don't sleep. You'll never be able to accomplish any of those things if you don't sleep. And I'm like, yeah, but like I could stay up and I could do this and I could accomplish this. And she's like, girl, please close your eyes. And so finally, she told me, she's like, make sleep your rock. Like that is your place of grounding. Like if you want to accomplish all these things in your life, amazing, do those things, you can. But like on a scientific, like cellular level, you do need to sleep. Because all those other sutras would go out the window as soon as you walk in, you're gonna be like, I slept for an hour last night, and suddenly everything that you know is gone. You know, like you don't really know what is real and what's not, and you can start reacting like out of character or whatever. So I feel like to a degree, you need to sleep so that you can understand and apply all these to your life and recognize them. Has anyone read the Why We Sleep book? Matthew Walker? No?
No.
That's a really good book, and in it, he's like, after like a week of sleeping less than 7 hours, the brain is as sleep deprived as if you had done an all-nighter, and you can't tell. Like the brain
That's
cannot
fantastic.
tell how sleep
Yeah, I
deprived.
really was about to
I
say that's.
don't know the last time I got 7 hours.
I don't, I average
Scary.
average about less than
4 to 6.
Yeah, every day, running on.
Well, I might,
Yeah.
I don't know the facts, this is conversation, I listened to my boss, but he is. But there are some people, there's some study out there where not every single body has the same needs the same amount of sleep. There are certain people who perform better with less sleep, but it's about your chemical composition and stuff like that. So that kind of makes sense.
I would prefer to get more.
Oh, like it's not.
There's just not enough time in the day.
She's not. She's truly not. I don't like waking up at
The brain
4:30
is-
every day,
No.
but I do. That's probably why I can't understand that section.
I fell asleep in the corner last night.
I sleep where I can.
Imagine how much more powerful your brain would be on maximum sleep.
I would do
That's the time that you heal, and your brain like heals itself.
Meditation.
Why aren't we doing it?
Let's just say meditation, like, isn't
Shavasana.
that a form of rest then too?
Yeah.
Is it a
Yeah,
form
all
of rest
different
or is it
levels.
just
It's all different levels. Just like we know, like, you know, there's a difference between beta and theta waves, right? Same thing, there's all different levels of meditation and sleep and shavasana. Everything.
It's just like
Nidra.
nidra.
Oh my god.
Like in a
Love
work
nidra.
environment. If you're a smoker in a work environment, you're typically less stressed, not because you're smoking the nicotine, but because you're taking
Taking
the 5
breaks,
minutes
I
away.
know, I've heard that,
Yeah.
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 Start up again.
I heard what you're saying.
But
Take
it's
better care of
actually
myself.
legit.
But go and take a 5-minute walk maybe, you know?
Yeah, I've heard like some offices have instituted like smoke but not smoke breaks throughout the day where they actually send people, they're like, go outside, you know,
Yeah.
take a walk or whatever.
You see me back there, I got a little chocolate cigarette.
Those chalk things.
I think it's also important to talk about how you're solves things when you are in a state of deep rest, sleep, like that maybe didn't make sense while you were like in full consciousness. Like I know when like mathematical problems when I was in college or like design problems, like all of a sudden in the middle of the night, like where I had gone wrong came to me, and I'd like wake up and either work on it or write it down. I would sleep with paper by the bed. Now I have a phone. But just like things, whether it's something like that or just like people's behaviors or whatever that didn't make sense, like why they did certain things, like your brain solves things during sleep that don't make sense when you're awake.
Yeah. There's also like a very auspicious window of time in the middle of the night. It's actually said that people used to sleep in 2 parts and wake up in the middle to pray and meditate. Because in that window, the veil is very thin between like our physicalness and our spiritualness. The witching hour. Yeah. Anything else about this topic? What you read, what you talked about?
I like the way you're having us read this, like reading it independently and then sitting down to talk to other people about what we all just read. That was really wild. That was really cool experience.
Good.
This is definitely like a group read. This is not an individual read.
It's definitely like a book club book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This one you could be okay with, but to really digest it, you know.
The whole time I was reading it, like on my own, I was just like, all I'm hearing is, I shouldn't be reading this, I should just be doing meditation. I was like, that, I should just get that work.
Yeah, interesting, right? So you finish at 11. Make a little like corner fold on
Oh, that's so silly. Well, because we were talking about the sleep one, and then we talked about the memories, but we didn't look at the memory one, and it's literally like bringing the memories that come to the surface once you sleep, which we said, but we could have also just been like, that's what it says here.
So the next couple ones just kind of talk about how, you know, like what do you have to do to deal with these things, which is, you guys already know the answer. What do you have to do? Meditate, yoga, right? Like have sadhana, have practices, right? So you can read those if you want, for your own like learning, but we're gonna jump to, this is not gonna be right now, but just make notes on this. I want you to read about Purusha. Yeah, but hold on. Okay, wait. Prakriti. Okay, so make a little note by 16. And 17. Um, 16 and 17, and then
16, 17. All right, do 16 through 19. 116 through 119 is going to give you some insight on Purusha and Prakriti. We'll learn about that. And then on 125 and 126, you'll learn about Ishvara. You've already heard that word somewhere. Anybody remember where? Hey! Good.
I've heard her say it so many times.
Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender to the power. Okay, so you got that, 25 and 26 for Ishvara. And then 27, 127 talks about Om. So get into that too. And that one goes on for quite a few pages.
So 17 through 19, 25 through
16 through 19, I think, right? So
That's
it's
25, 26.
1.16 through 1.19. And then 1.26 and 1.27. That's
Oh, no,
Ishvara.
25?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, who took notes? Somebody tell it out.
Yeah. 16 through 19, 25 through 27.
Okay.
Okay. And then for Om, oh yeah. wait.
Om is 27.
Yeah, okay, because 25 and 26 are Ishvara, and then 27 is Om. 27 has a couple pages of information in the Swami book. I don't know about in the other book. Okay.
Are we doing this right now?
No. Note it for,
For tomorrow?
yeah, homework tonight.
Okay.
It's not super long read.
Okay.
Okay, you guys got those?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Are you doing the test in the telegram?
What? Yeah, okay, someone remind me what I just said.
16 through 19,
1.16,
25 through 27.
1.25.
Really?
1.26.
We should audible it and all this.
This is gonna be Ishvara. And 1.27 is, okay. She's gonna do a mythology work, yeah. Eventually. Not this weekend, but eventually. Okay, cool. Okay, so how could you apply what you've learned so far in the sutras to actually teaching, let's just say, a power class? In what ways, what cues, what can you say, how can you teach these concepts within your power class?
Like how we interpret the clothes ourselves.
Well, what would you say to your students to bring these concepts as a form of learning? So like if I said teach first chakra, right? You might say like in Warrior 1, like press your feet down into the earth, make your legs feel more solid, connect with your roots, your first chakra. So how would you bring this stuff in?
So if you're teaching like right knowledge or something, you could talk, like let's say they're in chair pose.
Yeah.
You could talk about how there might be a difference between like what other people say it feels like, what your body is actually telling you as data, and what your mind is telling you.
Yeah. Right, discern the truth, right?
Don't compare to
Yeah.
other people. Because you can see them and be like, oh, they're better, you know, and it's like, that's not, they're them.
Yeah.
You're you.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same at all, you know?
Yeah, be the truth seeker.
as thoughts come up in your mind, decide what they mean to you, things that you might need to get rid of or handle later or keep for a later time.
Maybe especially in power class, speaking on sleep, and like not necessarily sleep, but rest
Mm-hmm.
and the power of restoration of rest.
Yeah.
I would like to figure it out more. Like figuring out how to tie in memory to it all, just because that's just my justice of it. Like, and I don't know, let me put on more and I'll speak to the class.
Okay.
Knowing that today's practice and tomorrow's practice, today might be your best practice and tomorrow might be your worst, but it's the same thing, that you might feel different about it, amazing about it one day and horrible about it the next day, but just being with that practice. And it's not always going to be the best every single time, and it's not always going to be the worst every single time, but nothing is like finalized, because that's why it's a practice. You just keep going. This is not the last time you're practicing yoga.
Mm-hmm. What specifically did that relate to?
Which sutra?
Yeah. Or which vritti, or like what concept?
That was number 7, which was the first vritti. The sources of right knowledge are direct perception, inference, and scriptural testimony. And I mean, that was like a little piece I highlighted down here that really resonated with me. That said, what is the best thing today will be the worst thing tomorrow. They are still not finalized. So it's like something that could be your high one day can also be your low another day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same exact thing.
For that one as well, like that, that having like that yes energy, right? So like you can do it, not having the idea, because that'll stop me a lot. Like, ooh, like I don't even want to try, because I used to be able to do crow so well. I've gained weight, I've lost muscle, whatever's happened, I cannot do crow. See, I'm saying it right now. I cannot do it. And so again, you know, like, but now it's like I've gotten past, but so I was like, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna do something different. And like with this, it's that whole garbage. That's the one, right? Yeah, so it's like, get rid of it. Like, no, I might not be successful. I'll be successful in my moment, but I might not take life, you know, whatever. But I'm still going to attempt it. You know, and like getting rid
So
of
what
that,
exactly
throwing away
would
the
you
crap.
say to your students? In like 1/5 of the words that you just used?
Well, one thing I'd love to hear is,
What would
if you
you
can't,
say?
you
You're the
must.
teacher. What would you say?
try.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Like-
what else? You want to teach them this concept.
Believe in yourself, don't listen to negative thoughts, and try. And fail, and then try again, and then fail and fall and pick up, like that's, it's okay. And then, and it's okay to fall,
Mhm.
because then you get to pick yourself back up.
This actually came up in our group conversation too, and sorry to put you on the spot, Jess, but she like right off the bat was like, this is what I would do. And she referenced the story she had told earlier about the water bottles and the, I don't know if you want to, you'll tell it better than me, but the
Yeah,
way she worded it was perfect.
I would just like with the plastic water bottles, about how it brought fear into my life, I would reference back to this sutra. But what I didn't mention was like anything about chakras. So that's something that I need to work on personally, is like just learning more and remembering to go back to that. I don't know if it's necessarily a theme, but the anchor. So yeah.
Yeah, well, those two things are not connected at all. That was just my example.
Oh, okay. Well,
But she
Yeah.
referenced like the perception of the fear, like the
Yeah.
perception of the fear, and then she said that she could use that in like something like pro, like your perception is that this is fearful, but it could just be like these water bottles, you know, you can do this. And I mean, I would, again, sorry to put you on the spot,
No,
but I
you're
love that you just threw it out there right off the bat. You didn't even think but 2 seconds and were like, here's what I would say, and I'm like, oh shit, that sounds great. Like it's that perception of
Kayla said this morning when she was teaching pro, like, if you fall, guess what? You're 2 inches off the ground. You're not very far, so you can keep trying. You're not gonna hurt yourself. You're very close to the ground. You shouldn't be like, it's not something to be like so scared of, you know?
Someone said it too this morning after class, the 100, like my 100% one day is I'm gonna let loose at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like that was like resonating with me again as you were talking about your experience with pro. Like you're 100% a few years ago is being able to do pro, but you're 100% right now is, you know, attempting to do pro, and they're both valid and accurate and beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like damaging to almost like negatively compare me to my past self. It's just like, well, no, it's just, that's what was true then, this is what's true now, and who knows what's gonna be true next week or next year or next month.
I was teaching a class, like a core class, with, but, like the section, but if I was teaching on the chakra, like one thing that you can do, I think that like this 11, this one about like the memories, is just like say, come back to Uddiyana Bandha and pull your belly button in. Because if your mind has wandered back, that's to a memory. If your mind has wandered forward, that's creating a story that hasn't happened yet. So just bringing them back to the present and what we're working on, whether it's our heart or our core, whatever chakra, that pull it back. Just that simple reminder, come back.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go around the circle, and it's gonna be this format. You're gonna say, I'm teaching, just like Mario's was super clear. He said, like in chair pose, I could say X, Y, Z. So we're gonna go around the circle. I wanna hear every single person's voice. There's a lot of you who think you're gonna make it through this program hiding, but you're not. So the format is, I'm teaching, insert pose here. Then you give the cue. So I'll give my example. I'm teaching plank. Your mind will fluctuate up and down and all around. Keep coming back to your center. Simple. I just taught them that your mind can go a million different places, and I gave them a way to get out of the fluctuations. Keep coming back to your center. You see that? Super simple, super clear. I think I said less than 10 words, maybe less than 20 at least, right? Okay, so we're going around. You're gonna say the pose you're teaching and what you're gonna say that's gonna give them insight to the, how many sutras did we just read? 11, right? Okay? You ready, Jess?
No.
Try.
All right. Let's see. My name's Jess, and
I'm teaching.
Oh, I'm teaching. I'm sorry. I'm teaching handstand.
Yep.
And you may feel that you're unable to get in this pose, but you can just keep trying and not beat yourself up, and maybe try a different variation, and I would provide those.
Does that feel like it encompassed the 1 through 11? Be honest, be real with each other.
Not all.
I don't know.
Not specifically, right? It was encouraging, but
It
you
was
can't
nice.
pinpoint what it
Yeah.
taught us about 1 through 11, so try again. I know, you're on the spot, you're the first one.
We're all learning from you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm teaching. Okay, look, I'm going to teach crow pose, and you might think that you're going to hurt yourself or not, but that's just your thoughts, and it's not the reality, and all you have to do is keep trying. Yeah.
That was better.
What did it specifically teach you from the 1 through 11?
That your thoughts aren't real.
Yeah, okay, good. Really good. Awesome, good job. First one, good work.
give Mario a high five, pass it on.
I have to go again?
Thought I was the golden child.
I'm teaching side crow, and I would say drop everything you know about this pose and what your body has told you about it, and just listen to the instructions and do.
Yes, no?
Yeah.
You can be honest, be real. Does it give you specific insight to these 1 through 11?
Definitely number 7.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Drop what you think you know.
Yeah.
Right? Like, drop the lies. Basically. And you can literally say that. Like, stop lying to yourself. You know? Something like that. Pass or no pass? Pass? It made sense?
But super simplicity, but just
Yeah.
like making X, Y, and Z 20 different things of this pose.
Just
when
listen
you
to
all
the
the time
instructions.
say, don't do this, watch me how I'm doing it, listen to the instructions, and it just becomes easier because you're just focused on the one thing that you are showing.
You're teaching, you're coming out of self. You're getting the people out of self.
Yeah.
I'm teaching bridge.
Wait,
to-
no. Good job, Mario. Pass her a high five. Woo!
Well, we did. But Serena, I'm teaching bridge to wheel, and you are limiting yourself by not trying to push up. You are misperceiving yourself and what you can do and your ability.
Yeah? Pretty great, right? Okay, good job, Serena. Now that 3 of you did the misperception on whatever those 2 are, right? No one else can do that.
7 and 8, yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, you can let me know if this counts or not. I'm teaching.
Did you pass her a high five?
Yeah, I did. You wanna see it?
Yeah.
I also have bad perception. What am I thinking? Okay, so I'm teaching eagle, and you get to choose. I'm trying to say it succinctly. Maybe it's not eagle.
You know, you guys at the end are like, oh.
Easy one.
Don't get stuck in the actual 5 vrittis. Remember, mine was simply about the fluctuations of the mind,
Right.
right? And your guts. Go.
Yeah, I guess, okay, so I'm teaching eagle. Your mind is always changing, which means you have the power to choose what the thoughts mean. Really around like the fluctuation and how you do actually get to choose that perception of whatever you're telling yourself. Yes, no, maybe?
What do you think?
Yeah, I said, eagle, you know, your mind is always changing, so we get to choose what those changes mean.
Yeah.
That's good. Really good.
Being profound on the spot,
Don't forget, you also have Sutra 1. Just saying. You also have the book as a whole.
But if it's like, it's either pay attention to what the person's saying or
Yeah,
think about
right.
you. So it's like, what do you do?
You all did fats. You know how to get outside yourself. Okay, go.
Pigeon. I'm teaching pigeon. Memories are seeds of our future. So select the seeds that match the garden you wish to grow.
Whoa!
I have to write it for so long. Before you forget it.
I should have written another one down.
Put that in the chat.
Memories are the seeds of the future. So choose the ones you want to sow, something like that.
Planting
Something about a garden.
The seeds you want to grow.
So?
In your garden. I don't know what I said. Alright, I am teaching handstand, and I would say.
Wait. Did we clap?
Yeah.
Did we pass a high five?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about pass or no pass. When we do it, that's the whole premise. Like, you just never know when someone's like checked out. Anyway, go ahead, go.
I am teaching handstand, and I would say let go of whatever fear is stopping you from trying. Because that fear that you can't do it is preventing you from doing it.
Ooh, that was really
I would
good.
say 9.
Sounded better before I got interrupted.
You had it, it was clear.
Oh boy. I'm Cass and I am teaching tree pose. Wait, I had a thought. Tree pose. To quiet your mind, to find your truth and balance, because the true you is always growing.
I think it was like on the road to being really great, but it didn't make sense.
No, I get it.
You were like,
Because
to
I
do
was-
X, Y, Z because X, Y, Z.
Alpha.
It was like not a complete sentence.
You got this, you got this.
Tree pose. I don't know what I said.
Well, okay, you said to quiet your mind, so what would you have to do to quiet your mind?
Let go of any like perceived notions or expectations.
Don't think so hard. The fire in your brain is like burning so intensely right now. Don't think so hard. What do you have to do to quiet your mind? What do you do to quiet your mind?
To find your breath.
Yeah, breathe. What else? What do you do to quiet your mind, Cassie? What do you do to quiet your own mind in your life?
Yeah, breathe.
You breathe. What else do you do? Do you do yoga? Asana? Do you work out?
Yeah.
Do you run?
Yeah.
Do you do CrossFit?
Yeah.
Do you lift weights?
Yeah.
Okay, what else do you do? Take a shower? So what else do you do to quiet your own mind?
I don't know.
Play music?
Literal?
Dance? Yeah, literally.
Or this-
It's not a trick question. What do you do in your life to quiet your mind? Besides breathing and asana, working out.
Read?
Breathe. Yeah.
Yeah, read. One more thing.
Take a walk.
Yeah, perfect.
with your dog, without your cell phone. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. See, it doesn't have to be so crazy. Like, it's so easy to get caught up because you're like, oh my god, this is so deep, you know? But it really doesn't have to, like, in order to, you actually can't go so deep in class or you've lost your people, you know? So I like where you're going because it's so simple. We're literally talking about how your brain is crazy. So she started with like the most excellent cue ever, right? To quiet your mind, or what did you say? Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Right? What did she say? To quiet
your mind and grow.
Yeah, to quiet your mind and grow and balance or something like that, right? And then fill in the blank, like to quiet your mind, take a deep breath. Or to quiet your mind, sway a little or something like that, right? Okay, so go. You're teaching, you try something new. Guess how to pose? Yeah, sure.
Or new theme?
No, same theme, just new pose.
Okay. I'm teaching airplane.
Mhm.
So, ground down. Take a deep breath. Clear your mind. And that's it.
Okay,
Grow.
try again, put a period on the end of it.
Yeah, no question mark.
Try again, put a period on the end of it. You don't have to recreate the wheel, we already did it together. To quiet your mind, comma, da, 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 da.
Quiet your mind. And fly.
Well, what does the person have to do to quiet their mind? We just talked about a bunch of examples, so what would you tell your students to do to quiet their mind?
To ground down, take a deep breath to quiet your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you just flip the wording. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I
say it
was
with
like-
confidence. Repeat same thing, just say it with confidence.
Okay. My name is Cass. I'm teaching airplane. So we're going to take a deep breath, ground down to quiet your mind.
Good job. Good.
I'm teaching mountain. We're just like, we're on the same wavelength. I'm teaching mountain. Send your roots down into. We should be saving to carry when you say all the exact things.
Yeah, that telepathy's going on.
I honestly, I don't even know what I would say. I'm just like, I know what I want to get at, but then you were like, don't get too deep with it, because then you'll lose them. But what I
Don't overthink it. Your fire's blazing as well. Slow it down. Just
I'm teaching mountain. Ground into the earth, sending your roots deep. And set your gaze forward. Know that you are not your thoughts, or you are not what you were seeing outside of you. You are the seer. And the same, you are not your thoughts, you are the thinker.
Okay, now make it shorter and more concise. And that's the whole point of this, right? As you digest concepts and then try to get them out of your mouth, they're gonna sound crazy sometimes, and then we work together for you to be better at saying them quick. You know, that's literally like, these two are the pinnacle of this whole program right now, as they try to figure out how to put the words that they're thinking into, you know. So you actually want to go for the harder, weirder things, because you're like, you don't remember in Fats how we're like, don't do the thing that's easy, because why? You're like, you're literally
Get out of your
paying for me to
comfort
coach
zone.
you to be better, right? You're here for me to teach you how to do the thing you already do better. You already do great things, right? So don't go for the easy, go for it. She's like trying to make up some philosophical thing and get it out concisely, so that's, we're gonna work on that, you know? Okay, go.
Alright. I'm teaching Mountain. Set your gaze ahead and know that you are the seer, not what you were seeing.
Dang.
That's
Good, right? Yeah.
I'm teaching mountain too, that's okay, right?
Yeah.
I will say, rise up slowly, feel the ground, build your foundation, lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let your essence spread out to the room. Be yourself and shine.
Beautiful.
Your
I know. But how does it apply to this?
The 1.3, that's be yourself, be your true own nature. That's the one I'm trying to take on. So.
Does it pass?
Oh, yeah.
Not just because it was beautiful, because yes, she says a million beautiful things and they sound like magic. But does it check the box for the assignment? Yes or no? It does? Yeah.
Be your true self.
I think getting to the point, like if you said what you said there,
No, I have to see it.
and
What
like
page
putting
is
that
that
in
one
there
on?
would be like really impactful.
Yeah,
A
okay.
lot of physical.
Show
Okay.
your true nature.
Too many words.
Yeah. Okay, show your true nature.
Okay, try again. Start from the top. Same pose or new pose, doesn't matter. And do it with your eyes open and look around.
Okay.
You saw she was like really going in the zone. But stay out here with us.
To transform make myself transformative to different variations of format of yoga, right? Slowly rise up.
What pose are we doing?
Oh, from there, okay. I'm teaching mountain.
Okay.
Notice your ground. Slowly rise up. Feel the ground. Feel your foundation. Big breath in. Feel your essence. Exhale. And share your essence too. Show your true nature.
Good? Sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
Fulfills the box?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good job with that.
I'm gonna teach grab onto your knee with big toe and open.
Doesn't it blow your mind when she starts talking? How much power is in there? It's insane. You're like this, like undercurrent, like force, ready to. Okay, go.
Grab onto your knee or big toe. Now hold it here for a moment. Let's talk about our solar plexus. This is about self-esteem, boundaries, and willpower. So whatever you have going on in your life right now, that's where you want to bring in your self-esteem, create those boundaries, and that is going to come from willpower. Open book, really connect.
Really good. Does it apply to this?
tied to
More
this?
about chakra. It
Yeah.
feels more about chakra.
Yeah.
Cause I heard the chakra one, but I
Kayla's gonna defend the thesis.
but I was like, oh, that's that one.
She said some really good stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, it was really good.
Wonderful.
It was great, but it felt like third chakra to me.
Yeah. It felt a little.
But Kayla might have a defense.
No, Kayla loses.
Okay. So, give us, or can you defend how it was about this and not about third chakra?
Because it's really more about getting to your true self through your self-esteem, the boundaries and your willpower, really connecting to yourself.
So working on the same one that you did? The 1.3?
In terms of getting true self.
Rich, can't you 1.3 next?
Okay, so try one more time and just make it slightly less about, just try one more time. Let's see how it goes.
Without mentioning the solar plexus part.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to teach grab onto your knee, or big toe and open. Grab onto your knee or big toe. Now hold it here for a moment. Whatever it is that you have going on in your life, you want to be getting through that. You want to be building through your self-esteem, any boundaries that you need to be building, and that will all come from your willpower. So really connect to your true self. Open book.
I think 4.
Yeah. Feel good? Really good. Both were really good.
My name is Rich, teaching locus. You are made of energy. Everything around you is made of energy. The floor, the air, the community of people in this room. Use that energy and lift yourself up.
True?
Yeah.
Good?
But is it, does it have to do with, I didn't get that, sorry, Ryan.
Well, it deals with knowledge, right? One, that is true, right? It also goes with, you are identifying with the ideas gathered in your brain, which is 1/4. So I'm giving the idea and I'm implanting in the brain so that they'll actually lift up. And then they're lifting up with the community, so there's intertwinement that goes with that.
Okay, I dig it. I'm very simple.
Did you pass on high five?
I did.
Okay, good.
My name is Gretchen. I'm teaching boat pose. Visualize yourself afloat. Hug into center. You have the power within your own mind to believe anything is possible.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm going to be teaching three-legged dog, flip dog. Don't let the mental chatter of your past experiences impact the present moment. Take a deep breath, quiet your mind, flip your dog.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's brave enough to try and teach a little Sanskrit in their little mini lesson. Okay, yeah.
Harder.
I don't know Sanskrit. You can say chitta vritti.
I'm teaching handstand. Bring your hands 3 inches from the wall. Try and know that you will do it. Remember when you were a child. You know you've done it before. I had it in my head like a certain way. Like to say that like to bring up memory as a kid, like, you've jumped before as a kid, what's stopping you now?
Yeah.
So I was trying to go with that.
Yeah,
Say that again.
Jump into handstand. Try, don't stop yourself.
You said you try to remember before, because you've done it before, you can do it again, something like that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It was really good.
don't stop here. Yeah, don't stop yourself here. Oh God.
You're good. Just keep working through it.
Don't stop yourself here. You've tried it before. You've jumped before. Don't think, do.
Right, but you want to pull the concept that the memory is the memory of being able to do that is able to influence your courage right here to jump up because you've already
If you're
done it.
scared of trying, remember you've done it before. Oh,
Yeah, try again. I'm teaching handstand.
I'm teaching handstand. Don't think, do. If you're stopping yourself, remember you, as a kid, as a child, nothing stopped you as a child. What's stopping you now?
You're like, it's gonna come back.
And like it's there. Literally my brain was just like if I had like a basket in front of me, like with like words, my brain's going.
Yeah, that's literally what's happening. And it was really good, but you ended up leaving out the part about why, like what you're trying to teach them is that your memories have an influence on you, right? So nothing stopped you then. What's stopping you now is great. It's inspired by this, but doesn't teach the concept that your memory of being able to do it as a kid has the ability to give you the courage or influence your mindset now.
Yeah.
So bring that in somehow.
Channel your inner child.
No. Try again.
Hold on.
Yeah, envision your childhood memory.
Bring back your childhood courage. Bring back your childhood courage and try. Just do it.
Just do it.
Bring back your childhood wonderment.
You need to get back to your childhood.
Remember your child. I'm trying to think of like to say like it's fun, right? Like that's where I'm trying to say like people are so scared of like handstand, but I find it fun, and I'm like, ooh, a chance to like just jump, like don't think, like that's where I'm trying to bring it into it.
Yeah.
So like remembering how to play, like bringing them back to the memory of playing.
Yes. Yeah. So remember the joy of childhood. Bring back play and jump into handstand.
Okay, put us all in handstand and do this while we're doing handstand.
Yay! We get to play!
Wait for her. Everybody relax.
front of you.
Lift one leg and hop like if you were a child. Bring back the wonderment and joy and the memories and jump up to handstand.
Influences you now.
Your memories influence you now. Lift the corners of your mouth and smile.
Yay!
Come down.
And this time, do it and make them do what you're saying, because you said lift one leg and then everyone went in a free for all. And
So
it's
lift one leg
literally
and
like
hop.
dangling puppies. So if you're saying hop, they need to only be hopping and not banging down the walls. Unless you say, hop up to the wall.
Come into downward dog. 3 inches from the wall.
Give them those cues about memory and all that stuff.
Lift one leg and slowly hop. Think of the childhood joy of jumping. Of jumping. Try hopping up. Lift with courage and fun. Be inspired by your childhood memories and fun of playing and being light.
Hello?
Slowly drop back down.
Okay, and then one more time that you have fun, because you want them to have fun. But also, some of you be kind of unruly still, so you can make them, force them to listen to you. Okay? You got it? So one of the most important teaching skills you can gain is the ability to stop people when they're being unruly. If you have 100 people in your yoga class and you put them all on the wall to do handstands and you're saying hop one leg one time and half of them are flying up and putting holes in the walls and falling onto their friends, you're screwed. You're screwed. A, you've lost everyone because now they're all going to start laughing and having a grand old time and no one's going to be able to hear you. Even if there's 20 people, they won't be able to hear you. And B, someone's going to get hurt and you're liable. So you need to be able to, some of you be unruly, pretend you haven't heard me discussing this with her. You need to be able to say, come back down. I said one leg up, one hop. And it sounds so crazy. I sound like a dictator. But I have to be, because if her foot goes into her nose, you're liable. Right? Yeah. So you have to have the skill. Sometimes you're going to discern that it's fine. Everyone's hopping and they're fine. But sometimes you're going to have a huge dude in your class who's doing handstands like a psycho. And you're going to have to be able to say, down dog. Just one leg, just one hop, with a big smile. Okay? All right, try.
Can you imagine that guy that you did the drop back with in level?
Yeah,
one?
oh my God.
He was big.
Woo!
I was like, that dude, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, him crazy?
That was crazy. This guy was like 6'7" or 8 or something.
He was a rock.
He was literally, I was like, I think my head was like at his belly button. Yo, yeah.
It was impressive.
And he didn't want to, he was like, never mind.
Yeah.
He was like, no, but he did it, it was really empowering, like, it was so like beautiful, cause
It was nuts.
yeah.
I was like,
You're so little.
yeah. Okay, go.
You were
Down dog. 3 inches away from the board. Lift one leg and slowly hop. One leg, slowly hop.
Come back down.
Come back down. Bring that childhood fun, but only with your hops. One hop at a time. Now think back to your childhood wonder and joy. And don't think, just jump. At this moment now, handstand.
Yeah. Yay.
Woo! Good job.
Good job. That was our activity. I needed to at the day.
Me too. I love handstands, they're so fun.
I did
It is fun. Person I ever did a handstand was here.
Wow.
Everyone.
That rocks.
They are fun. We high fived. I said, okay. I changed mine a lot, sorry. Can I use memory but the opposite way?
Yeah.
Like that, okay. I am teaching ragdoll. I know.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay. Good thing we didn't do this from the beginning, we'd be exhausted. Okay. Grab your elbows, slightly bend your knees, and let all your thoughts drop. All your memories of what you can and cannot do, leave your body, and just come into this practice.
Ooh, really good.
That's it, yeah.
That was really good. Awesome.
Good job.
Early, we could have hung there for a while.
Alright. We high five.
We did.
Did you pass a high five?
Yeah, we
High
did.
five.
Want to do it again?
Yeah,
Just
so
for
we're
fun?
doing it again, just for
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Alright,
She was like,
I'm some crazy pose, I know
Stop.
her. She's gonna be like, come in and twist it down.
that one we did last.
I almost did child's pose, I was like boring. Okay. I'm Mariah, and I'm going to do a half moon into sugarcane.
Let's do it.
Of course she is. You can.
Okay, Mariah, you're gonna have to teach us from side to side, so that we're balanced.
Okay, we have to do both sides?
So you might have to say two things, or split the thing between two sides.
That's all right. Okay, half moon. Reach for the ground. Steady yourself. Find an unmoving point. Reach back for your floating foot. Don't let the restrictions of your mind tell you you can't reach. Slowly release that foot.
Your foot.
Your foot. Switch sides. Half moon. Find that balance again. Maybe look up. Find a point. Your drishti. Grab your floating foot.
Mariah, how many people grabbed their foot before you said it?
Almost all of them.
Yeah.
No. Okay, number 10. Okay.
But she said almost all. And yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah,
Almost
so
everything.
go back to half moon and everybody do what you did. Just literally repeat history. And Mariah, you make everybody do what you're saying.
Okay. Half moon.
Do what you did originally, y'all.
Keep your leg straight.
They're still not gonna listen to you, are they? So what can you say to actually get them back to half moon?
I'll grab it. There we go.
What would you say?
keep your toes pointed straight down to the ground with your leg behind you.
Nah, only the
Okay.
people doing half moon are gonna listen to that.
Okay.
Everybody else is one step ahead of you.
Stack your shoulders.
No.
Ragdoll.
Okay, you could say ragdoll, but
Um,
do it again. Everybody, half moon.
half moon.
Okay, everybody repeat history. Do exactly what you did the first time she called it. How do you get them back to listening to you?
Come back to half moon.
Yeah, literally. Like, it's not a problem, y'all, to literally say that. To be like, wait for me, stop rushing the process, you know? Obviously, we've already given permission somewhere in the beginning that's like, do what you gotta do for you. But if you have like a lesson to teach or a variation to give, or like you want your students with you. You don't want your students on their own, like la-di-da, not listening to you at all. Otherwise, what the hell's the point? You know? Obviously, like I said, you give permission to do what you gotta do and like love your practice and flow your way or whatever. But, you know, within reason of staying in the path with you and listening to you and hearing what you have to say, trust me, people want you to do that. I promise you they do. They want structure that's put on by someone else. Right? Like kids love discipline.
That's what I was thinking, toddlers. It's like
Yeah,
toddlers.
they want to know, they want choices and freedom, but they want to know that there is a book to play by. So don't ever be afraid to just literally say, come back to half moon, we're not in sugarcane yet, you know?
It's what helps them feel safe.
Yeah.
Can I add on to that?
Yeah.
There's a playground study with kids that showed that. They put kids on a park without a fence around it, and they all really stayed close to the teacher because they didn't know their bounds. And then when they put the fence around the park, the kids played around all.
Oh, wow.
So like, your instruction and your stira is the fence around the playground. So they know the
Love
bounds
that.
in which they can play.
Yeah. And you'll find that when you do that, more people will try the variations that you offer.
Yeah.
Just for that that's the perfect picture and real study, right? So then you say sugar cane, and most people will try it, because you basically said, I've got you. I'm watching, I'm here with you, I've got you, I'm watching, I know what you're doing, we're on the same page, we're here together. I'm guiding you, and you're trusting me to guide you. So then everybody who didn't do sugarcane would do sugarcane, or they would try, because now they're back with you. And anybody who's went to Publix, they're in half moon, but they're at Publix, they came back. Once you said, no, come back to half moon, right? Okay, really good, Mariah. All right, triple threat, the last three. Okay, actually I'm gonna throw you three off your game. So I got no game. You three, go in the other room and deliberate. We're closing up for the day, right? So create a little flow where you each teach a little bit to close us up for the day and bring in something. Each of you has to say something about this. Okay?
Oh, I like that.
The rest of y'all, no, but let's, why don't you, since we just did half moon and stuff, why don't you practice your half moon assist? Grab a partner real quick while they're doing that, and practice your half moon assist. Go.
Either or. I definitely want to.
Right here, but not like
That's it, and then we can do this.
Oh.
No, in front of your arm.
I'm here to support you. And actually, I really do like when you recover.
It's very
good.
Yes, exactly that. And it's not like a shoulder cramp, so you're not like hurting the shoulder, but right here. That feels good.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So I can feel
Maybe they're nervous.
Keep going.
And just try to find some position over here. Yep. Okay, like that. Yes. Cool. Yeah. Right. And then go with that. Ish. No, that's
or okay, come on out like that.
Yeah. And you were saying, it was like you were just going, oh, like you were just
Yeah.
feel like
Like, she always says some of like really dependent on like their wall, their stability.
on her.
As they're moving into you, move with them.
Yeah, when you I felt you, like, we're still opening it.
I do need to get Blue Subaru! Mario! You're the winner!
You want a blue Subaru? Right.
So like the whole time.
Yep. You can go a little more into the Yep. So you're not on. I feel it more on the back.
You hold me, right?
I feel it more on the back and on the front hand.
I guess I should have just gone. I'm waiting.
Like a regular back.
I know, but then I backed up too. Oh, really?
Everybody move over here.
Yeah. That's new for me.
Alright, watch this, ready? So you come in with the hip and you brace. That's the first thing. I haven't even touched her yet. I put her butt cheek on my hip bone. Right? This way, like, if she ends up being too wobbly or something for touch, then I'm here supporting and that's all. The next thing would be this. I've seen this a few times and this. Don't do this. Okay, it's this. You see my hand? My palm is on her hip bone. And I'm literally, like, I'm gonna get a little like graphic, but this is really what you have to do. I'm literally squishing her butt cheek into my hip. Okay, so like press the glute into me so that she's still supported.
I felt it.
Right, so that's where it is. The hand is on the ground on both sides. Okay? And then I see a lot of you going for this one. You can do it. If you go here, then there's sometimes like, if they're super flexy, then there's sometimes where she's stopped out by me. So to get out of the way of that, you go here. However, I actually don't mess with that much. I find it way better to do ragdoll. Switch around. Now you have to turn your whole body. Good. So I get in here, butt to hip bone, right? Squish. I do this instead. Sorry, this hair tie's throwing me off. Such a weird little thing, but here we go. So you're
Elongating it too.
I'm actually pulling her up.
Yeah.
And she's creating the back bend. I'm not pulling back, I'm just pulling up and she's doing it.
Oh.
And then you follow through. And you,
Now the other side again, Christine.
yeah, I know, she's up there on it. But you follow them down and go behind, right, and stabilize. Okay.
Question.
I like that.
I don't remember, I think Kim taught me, but I learned, like pulling almost like the ankle, I mean the ankle, the ankle of the hand. Like the wrist up, and then also pulling up the ankle in the back too.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay, come do that.
Oh, me?
You don't want to?
No, I am not stable. Oh, you're falling a lot.
Okay, so stabilize the butt cheek. Don't push them over, right? So you just get in there and just like let them know you're there. dictate. She had a lot of room to come up and grow, and Maddie's just kind of like, she's resisting me, or her body is, or something's happening, so I'm just here. I'm not gonna force anything else. Like Kayla's talking about doing like something like this. What's happening? But listen, there's so much resistance.
Looks like a marionette.
There's so much resistance and heaviness here, so I'm not even gonna fight it.
It's because I'm off balance. I feel like I'm gonna fall forward.
I would.
Just fight it.
Do you need a block?
I came in and threw off from the beginning. Yeah.
That helps.
You look better now, right?
Maybe it was like you just need a block.
No, it's still there. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like what's happening here, right? You know, that's all. It means nothing. So I'm just giving her a brace, and you grow with them wherever they are.
I didn't do power this morning.
Who knows? Or you might just be like working at your max in this moment or whatever. It doesn't mean anything. But anyway, what I'm saying is there's resistance, so I'm not gonna keep pulling like, oh, I want you to come up. Like I'm just gonna leave it where it is, right? So Kayla's point is like using the wrist instead of the fingers, right?
Yeah.
And then
I was just making
also,
sure I wasn't wrong.
no, it's not wrong. I don't like it though. I don't wanna feel my wrist pulling out. But if you feel confident about that, you could. I just go here. But then the other one you're talking about, you have to switch hands.
Yes. And that's only if
You see
they feel
this?
like super secure.
You see this, y'all? And then get this one. You dying, Maddie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, make sense?
Not quite, not robust today.
Yeah. You wanna see the sugar cane one real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, come zoom out. So do it facing that way, actually. Yes. No, fit your butt. So I'm showing you this from the behind side. So, there's like an old school thing where you try to force their toes onto 12 o'clock. Get that out of your brain. Over and done, okay? Their foot can do whatever it has to do for the angle of the hip to happen in this body, okay? Okay, so stabilize, help her open, help her up and open, and then if I want the sugar cane thing, I need to make sure I'm stable first, right? So you switch hands, you the foot behind. Oh. It takes some time to find their foot, and they might not even find it. And you can go back and add this to help her with that.
I love it.
Starts with the leg though. Okay? Spin around. Spin it, don't try. If you're the teacher, as the assistant, you just don't want to talk that much. But if you're the teacher, you can say, right? Or whatever. Or you can go, try to grab your foot behind your back. And then this person knows you're talking to them, and they all know you're talking to them. Got that? And you switch back and help with that side. Make sense? Y'all ready? All right, sure. Close this out. Close this out.
Who knows what happens?
We doing this? Sure. That's right. You ready?
We're doing it.
We're doing this, Danielle?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Everyone stand for dancer. No games played. Yeah.
one side.
Let me give a little insight. So, did you notice half the people did dancer and the other half were like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So, do you guys, anyone know why that happened?
They're coming
She
at
said,
it.
she said dancer.
Yeah.
She said stand for dancers. So,
Yeah.
the command was to stand.
Right.
And kind of like be
Get
ready.
ready for
Get
it.
ready, right?
Yeah.
So everybody sit or go back to where you were like a minute ago, and then let her give us a more clear direction.
Mountain pose.
Good job.
Dancer one side. You may have a memory or a
Nice.
that you have fallen in this pose before. Switch sides. But that memory does not have to be your reality today. Child pose.
Y'all were supposed to come up with a
Oh yeah, it was too hard.
It
It
was
was too hard. It didn't go that way. It didn't go that way. Sorry.
Erica was like, I got dancer. I think they need to restart.
Start to deepen your breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Continue breathing, and with every exhale, release something that no longer serves you. You are here now. Atha Yoga Nashuk Samanan. I love it.
I was really hoping you were saying that. So everybody repeat after me. Atha Yoga Nushasanam.
Nushasanam.
Nushasanam. Atha Yoga Nushasanam.
Atha Yoga Nushasanam.
Really good job.
High five, Mary Beth.
Close the sound, everybody. Good. Rise up, Sukhasana, easy pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Take your yoga with you out into the world. We can think our way to goals, but they're not met unless we apply action. Without practice, nothing can be achieved. Together we say, Namaste.
Just that I would turn it to the positive. With practice, anything can be achieved, instead of without practice, nothing can be achieved.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Super.
room? Good. Kimberly and Rich and Yvette, all three of you come up and teach them and all of us.
Okay. Half moon. Actually, we're gonna have you come back up to mountain pose, and we're gonna get a better angle so they can see us. Yes.
Somebody fix that laptop.
Oh, it's been on that angle this whole time, gross.
Is that good? Yes. Half moon. They're sitting that way.
The block keeps moving.
Once they're there, alright, there's a pocket that I know you can't see, we'll turn around at the end. But you're stepping into the pocket, bringing his cheek to your hip, stabilize. My fingers are up so I'm not groping him. And then you're wanting to also give him a nice little push in here, in that shoulder area. Notice how I'm going in front of his arm as opposed to around his arm. And now, we're going to go ahead and stretch him up. This is the alternative. I told you two things and I'm gonna start back at one. Go into ragdoll, we're gonna start at the top so it comes in cleaner. Thank you guys for your patience with me, okay? Because there's two things I wanted to say. There we go. Half moon. They're coming into the shape. The first thing is to be grounded in yourself. Step in, bring cheek to your hip. Now he's grounded. You're gonna want to rise. So I'm grabbing his hand, lifting him higher. That's one choice. Second choice is to come in through in front of the arm, fingers up, pushing shoulder out. That is the second alternative. Sugarcane. Now, maybe they know what that means, maybe they don't. So in this case, he didn't move and I want him to move, so I'm gonna switch my hands out. Sugarcane, and guide his leg around me. Maybe he reaches, maybe he doesn't. I don't know, are you touching it?
Yeah.
All right. Come out of sugarcane and go back into half moon, or excuse me, ragdoll. And this is important. As he comes down, I stay with him. Once he's down into ragdoll, then I take my hip off of his, come down, and go into this assist. You want to do balance?
I'll go to the other side.
Okay, we'll go to his other side so you can see the other side that is not.
Can you guys tie Yvette in? She won.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No worry, all good.
She's gonna do the other side.
Okay. Half moon.
There was one thing to shift on Kimberly's. Does anybody notice it?
The foot.
Yeah, she didn't say that, but that's okay. Anybody notice it?
The shoulder pull, and then why you would want to go into the front as opposed to having the arm in. So, can you guys do the thing again? So when you were, halfway. And then pull. So then when you were saying don't pull from behind, it's because you're gonna block them here.
Oh, I didn't even
Right.
acknowledge that that was an option. I just showed you option one and option
The
two.
reason why you go into the front is because you're not gonna block them if they wanna go all the way back and open out.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
So you just don't wanna go in the area that you're gonna hinder their opening if that's possible. The other part of it was that she was kind of pushing on his shoulder bone, and you wanna be on the gristle. Everybody touch your gristle. It's this. In a tank top, it's like, think about where what shows what shows on the outside of the tank top. So that's not boobs or pecs, it's gristle. What's on the outside of the tank top. So keep that in your mind's eye when you do any assist that has to do with the shoulders. It's not this. You're not moving that. You're pressing gristle outside the tank top. Okay? Not inside the tank top. Or down below. But outside the tank top. Alright? Okay, great. Go ahead, Yvette. Show us what you're gonna show.
Okay. Half moon.
Or if you wanted to switch out and sit down, switch out too.
Show them
Okay, let's do it this turnaround.
Room management.
Ooh. Okay, half moon.
And then you can also
First-
show the like pocket.
Say sorry.
Sorry, no, I'm just like, she mentioned the pocket of like where your hip meets them.
You mean?
Yeah, just so that like they can see it.
You got it.
Okay. First, stabilize yourself. Make sure you are grounded and safe. And then use your front hip to support the glute of the student. Use your hand, the palm soft part, to support the pelvis bone. So there's a way that is passing through the top of the shoulder to support, but we avoid to do that. We will try to support below the armpit to support the gristle, because some of the students would be pretty flexible. If we use our hands, wrap before over the shoulders to support them, that would limit their reach out to the back. So which is better to support over here, to allow them to lengthen out. So another way to support this pose is allow the student to lengthen out their hands by I have a little bit challenge on that, but that is good. All right. So now you may guide the student if they want to do the sugar cane. Try to guide the yogi, wrap the legs behind the back.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Maybe
just
holding
hand,
his
right?
hand.
Sorry.
Talking.
Let go of his pocket.
You support his head.
And then
Switching hands,
There you go.
supporting over here, and the other hand. Try to wrap your leg. Your hands behind my back.
You got it, buddy.
Lateral and go in.
You got it,
So,
I don't think I've ever been that arched back.
thank you so much.
Good job.
I saw your things.
That didn't get brought up, because I didn't know this.
You
You
brought my
had
shoulder
mentioned
back?
that we do not ever correct where the foot's pointed anymore, because we do. That's, or that was, I thought it was like true north alignment all the time, like,
yeah.
so that's my goals, but we would never correct. Is it, you still wanna
In that
say
pose.
north when you're doing it, but you're not gonna correct them in the pose, cause that could jack you all up. But are you still saying like goal is true north alignment?
Yeah, yeah, you can say like, you
Or just don't say
know,
anything?
yeah, I just wouldn't say anything.
Okay.
I mean, when you'd wanna say something is if you notice someone's like really wacky out of line. So they're talking about the bottom foot.
Mine always goes in.
Yeah, and
Mine
that's like,
goes in too.
that's often just a permanent anatomy thing,
Yeah.
right? So there's like an old school cue that your toes should be like directly on 12 o'clock, and then, you know, it actually severely limits what's possible for a lot of people in that direction,
Right.
you know? So if you just let them kind of turn in a little, which might shift the position of the ball in the socket enough for them to rotate up more. You just don't want to micromanage the bottom foot. Now the top foot, you can say the true north stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna activate the top leg. But this one sometimes, or a lot of times, has to do with the shape of the bones.
Yeah.
Especially if someone was a dancer, a gymnast or something. The bones grow around that training. People think it's just muscle things. It's not just muscle things. My bones formulated themselves around my horseback riding.
I'm just spongy.
Huh?
They're spongy. Bones.
Yeah.
Really hard, but.
Well, think about it, like so many people start those activities so young.
Yeah, you were a child.
So things just grow the way they grow based on what you do.
Yeah, feel your pinky, it's indented from your phone.
It's depending on how old you are. Did
Yeah,
you have a
mine
cell phone in your formative years?
I won't be here.
There you go.
do you not do the gristle thing anymore? So it's a good question.
Show us your gristle.
Relax for a second. Room management thing, I would normally have set, like, I'm showing you, so in my mind's eye I'm showing you, they've already seen. But normally, you'd actually wanna just be like, everybody gather over here.
Right.
And then I would show all of you from the one angle, rather than worrying that you all are getting one angle and you all are getting one angle. And then I'd move my student to show you. That's room management stuff. But also, on the flip side, as a responsible student, if you cannot see, you need to move yourself. Otherwise, you're wasting your own time and money. Don't do that. Get the most bang for your buck, okay? So if you need to see something, you always move yourself from that side. But as the facilitator, yeah, you wanna actually just get all your students to where they need to be. So let me actually just do it. Everybody over there, move over there. Half moon facing them. Okay, so step in, sample chart. Remember what I said, I always do this one. I hardly ever do that. Okay, so I almost always do this because space is always going to equal further expression. So if I give her the space in the arms and the upper body, she'll lean back by herself rather than me forcing her to lean back. Anyways, yeah, reset. Also, another thing is, if your block is right in line with your foot, it's exponentially harder to hold this pose, which is nice if you want to challenge, but take your block back here a little. Okay? This also helps with the sugar cane, if your block is behind your foot. Okay. So, give her space. Now, if I'm going to do the sugar cane thing, I'm going to stabilize here, do the leg first. Come back. I could add this. Grab your foot. So you could hold it.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought we were initially trained. And then as they come around, we kept it, right? We
And
hold-
see, I'm not pushing here.
Right.
This is a good definition, right?
Yeah.
I'm not pushing here. I'm pushing here. Outside the line of the tank top.
With your fingertips.
Is it fingers?
Yeah, just because there's not a lot of space for me to get inside. So it is, but I'm not like, I'm not doing like, I'm not like. I'm just like confident. I'm like, yeah.
It's just so they know you're there, not to like, right.
I guess I could see how awkward it is for me. And I could do this, but then my fingers kind of weird, you know? So I am there with my fingers.
Yeah.
It's not grabby.
Yeah. So level one, it's like, no fingers.
Right.
It's also like, don't teach anything but journey power 10.
Journey.
Okay.
Into the power 10.
Right, and then you guys, I don't know if you, I hate this. I despise it.
I love it.
I love
And
it.
it's
I
been
just think I'm so weird. Don't do that to me. But yeah, good. Make sense?
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool. All right, so tomorrow morning we have, remember last time we all gathered, Yvette taught you a magical meditation before my class. Who will teach meditation tomorrow? Not Yvette.
You're really going.
I'll do it.
And not Kayla. Okay, perfect, yes. Great. Great, so at 9:30, y'all will be in that big room, okay? So, they're in yin till 9:15 in here, so don't come storming through, okay? Someone come in, who's like the early bird, who's always here first?
Well, I'm here for yin.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Can you run to the back and open the doors, and then y'all just kind of come through the backs?
Yeah,
And you
sure.
don't bum rush the space?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
So then 9:30, be here, come through the back. And you start meditation at 9:35. And you have to be done by what time?
9:50. 9:41.
Like 9:50, the latest. What time's class?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
people
So
were
9:45.
really waiting, so, yeah, 9:45,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just like, cause I just, as watching everybody.
I know, no,
Yeah.
I know, yeah, so like 9:45, 9:50 would be so much the latest.
That's a long time, so 2 minutes.
It's 10 minutes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So 10-minute meditation, use your anchor technique, okay? Meditate, but go in and get set up for class. So hustle in there, set yourself up where you wanna be, you teach to them, and by 9:45, we're ready and people are gonna start coming in, okay? Will beans?
Yeah.
Great, you teaching?
Yeah.
Sunday service.
Sunday service.
Yeah.
75 minutes.
Oh, no.
Super
Okay, bye, thank you.
We have to.
Good night.
Good night.
Yes,
Really kind of like pumps or whatever, yeah.
And she's like, what's that? And you were like, I just don't want somebody to take my shoes, I instantly got in the house, so I was like dying. And then that's why I went and stuck, you got your shoes, and I was like, no one's gonna steal me.
Thank you. I have gum on my last You're welcome. You can get my
No!
I got it.
For sure, just leave it that way.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Alright,
Yeah.
so, see you tomorrow.
Right.
I'm okay for highlighting
I need all of the ways to teach visual, theories, all.
Danielle, is the first class in here tomorrow, the yin that's in here?
No.
Yes, Richie and I got here.
Okay, I just wanted to see if my application was closed.
I'm here. My shoes are out back. All of the shoes are back there. Oh, you already got it?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, just for that, that's okay, Marl. Okay. Johnny's other side. Yeah.
If you remind me, absolutely.
I want to we'll figure it out.
I submitted my certificate into the yoga alliance, and I got my email back yesterday. I was like, oh, congratulations, you accepted. I'll pay us some money. Yeah. You know? It's like that much closer to being like legitimized. I know. I'm so excited.
There's a kabuki thing.
Okay, that's so exciting, don't go. I know you're so excited.
You got got it?
Sakuri or
Hold on her name.
Oh, my friend
Probably
just
there.
did lived here for years and did it.
It's on the other
There you go.
maybe like Soto Milk area. Oh, ish. That's where Delaney Market is.
Toya, that's from the
Yeah, it's on the map.
I have a friend that is a foodie.
Yeah.
He also said Virginia Heston.
Okay, it's by the other
Virginia's
hospital.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
so that's
That's right
Soto.
around the corner.
For sure, that's Soto area.
Do you like any kind of food that they would sell or at a sushi restaurant?
Like
Do you like
Sure.
noodles?
Yeah, like some
Hibachi,
yeah.
who doesn't love
There's a
hibachi?
good,
Hibachi margarita.
actually literally next to Otoya. Yeah, it's literally actually right
I
next
know
to that.
hibachi
It is a good
margarita, I
one.
don't drink.
Otoya's right next to that. Yeah, right, Otoya's right next. I don't know what that says.
They have a good,
There's students that
Whatever
really
it
good
is,
out
it's
there.
like sushi.
Otoya.
Maybe the sushi is like 50% off.
Not
Yeah. Whatever, I don't eat her.
Oh, I like that place too, I've already, yeah, that place is good too, they have good like regular, I like that place too. Yeah, those are all like downtown. The Wellrun's
Are we
good.
ready?
Wellrun's good, that's good. Wellrun is a good vibe too, but if you want like, I would say you guys are in, they want sushi.
I wanna go like Tuesday.
Yeah, go here, John, go to John. Yeah. What are you doing? I know, he was just like, what are you guys doing later? I'm like, oh, okay, Johnny's other side, go there, they have like live music and stuff there. Live music there, tables, bands, stuff, that's close to you guys, like where you are staying at Ken's.
I worked downtown for years, and like I've been at like for a long time, like there's some fun spots. Yeah, but there's good music downtown.
Yeah. Oh, what's the downstairs place called? Not Casey's.
No, I love pieces. I used to work wait, not Tanqueray.
Tanqueray. Do you hate Tanqueray?
It was just not like a cigarette.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
love
that's
that
true.
shit by the
It's
end of the
so-
night.
yeah, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be fun. Yeah, I would say closest to where you guys are staying, Johnny's filling station, is super fun. Johnny's other side and Johnny's filling station, other side is like outdoor area, filling station is like enclosed.
What are you doing?
Might be talk to us.
I know, I'm like, I'm just wondering, it sounds like,
It's a recommendation. I have zero plans. I got to see, because we're not doing the CPA thing, I'm very happy about. I forgot about that. I 100% forgot about it. And I was like, I'm probably gonna get all that stuff and be like, who's gonna do X, Y, Z? But we like Johnny's filling station or Johnny's other side, so I'm definitely sure. We would want to go there. You guys are like, too, he's an army guy, so you guys might be kind of each other. That's really funny, I think.
There's usually some big brother things that go on.
He did a presentation. He did a presentation for his work at Marine Corps base in South Carolina recently. He was like, I'm gonna make a joke about them like being cranes or something. Have you heard that one before?
All the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, like.
But all in good fun.
Yeah,
all
I
in good
know,
fun.
yeah, we all mess up. I was like, we had to have a higher score than you guys.
I know, it was in the army infantry, like they have the lowest score.
Yes.
what is anyone trying to do?
Well, it's 4 o'clock right now, like, I'm in the room with 5 other women, so it's like, so change over time, and they're quick about it, is at least an hour before, like, food is gonna even hit, so I would say like 6:15, maybe food will come around.
Okay.
And then, like, going out, you know.
Exactly.
8 o'clock?
It's
She's like 6:15, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, yeah.
Oh, what time are you guys eating sushi? Like right now?
I was just.
You're allowed to try.
Sushi.
I've had kabuki twice this week, I don't want it.
price are you
I'm
poor?
already
That was
broke.
just so
I'm
expensive.
poor, yeah, I'm fucking broke right now.
It's so expensive there.
It is.
That's like the most expensive sushi in Orlando.
They have really good matcha espresso martinis, and my favorite coffee in the world is a matcha with a shot of espresso and a fresh martini. So it's just a combination of all the
That
things.
sounds
That's
amazing.
the party is awesome. Me and my friend we went to Wisconsin last night, and then we went to the CNNs with us, and we bought it.
Oh my god.
It was sad. I didn't know
It's like drunk crying.
and she kept looking, she was glasses shot me on Blow Night in the theater. I looked over, I'm like, dude, and tears are streaming down my face. I'm like, I was like, I'm thinking of future. Oh my god, I think I put it on. That's funny. And she's like, you said the book. She keeps saying, you said the book. And I'm like dying laughing. Like, everybody's sobbing and laughing. It's okay. She's practicing the new speakers.
I know, I'm seeing.
That's not fun.
Okay, that's actually
I'll look. Cause I just wanna look. If we already looked. I would, but you just look.
No, they're testing out the new speakers. They just installed surround sound.
That's funny. I thought it was like a group. It's sort of just came up. Okay, well. Come on, we'll get going. Oh man. Let me bring a bigger bag. I think I'll get everything else. So big. Dude, it's literally very convenient. Unfortunately, I had to spend a lot of money to get it. Well, yeah, they suck over there. I know that. I don't know. I really grew her shoes like this.
It's not the mic that like gets choppy though, right? Okay. There's a power cord for that in there too.
I can check her in a little bit.
See y'all later.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Me.
Like, I feel like it sounds like I've
Yeah, I saw that.